Thank you, Danilo. Now, after 12 weeks of fabulous fashion, it's the finale of the Skip Fashion Series. And what better way to salute South Africa's unique sense of style than for us to show off your fabulous. Thanks to all of those pics you sent in via social media. And joining us in the loft is fashion director Alexis Chaffee-May, here to share her favorite looks and give us some handy fashion advice for fabulous style. My favorite fashion director and my favorite topic. Welcome to the loft.
Always good to be here.
Awesome. So now you've selected the finalists for the Your Fabulous competition.
Yes.
And what criteria did you use to select them?
Well, this season, Skip's been all about showing off your fabulous. So above all, I picked the people that really looked like they just loved what they were wearing.
Right. And they were really feeling it.
They were just feeling it. They were in the zone, because that's what it's supposed to be about.
Yeah.
Fashion's supposed to be fun.
Awesome. So let's go through them. First up was Bron Lee from Cape Town.
Yes.
Tell us about her.
So I love a really strong, monochrome print. It makes such a statement, especially when paired with a solid color. Yeah. And this cobalt blue trouser that Bron Lee is wearing is just so on trend.
Yeah, it's
and
gorgeous.
This outfit is actually a very flattering look, and it follows a couple of principles that I actually follow myself when I style women, and it's such an easy thing for you to do at home.
Right.
So you see that this vertical stripe leads the eye down the body, so it's giving Bron Lee a little bit of extra height, and then that solid color is actually balancing out her body. And it's such a simple thing to actually balance out the proportions of your shape simply with what you're wearing.
Wow.
So the golden rule is the areas that you want to conceal, you wear a darker color, and the areas that you want to emphasize, you wear a brighter color or a print.
Or a print.
Now, Bron Lee, you can see she's a very well-proportioned petite girl.
Yeah,
so she's got plenty
she doesn't have
of
to
frame.
conceal anything.
Exactly. She's got plenty of frame to work with.
Yes.
But if there was an area of your body that you wanted to descale, then you could definitely, re-pull the eye to the area that you want to emphasize with a brighter color, a more vivid print, or even a really big accessory. And it's such an easy way just to trick the eye. And you also see that with her tapered pant, she's wearing a heel. And a lot of women say, how can I wear a tapered leg? It looks funny, I look like a carrot. But the second you wear a heel, it just elongates your leg and gives you that extra height.
Your ankle gives you that delicate
Absolutely,
ankle.
Absolutely.
Well, I love her style. So
Beautiful.
next up we have Lavanya from Durban, right?
Yes.
What did we love about her?
So, a key part about this whole series has been celebrating style from around South Africa.
Unique style, yes.
So, of course, I love Lavanya's, Indian dress. And this is, I think, so signature to Durban. Indian culture really has now become a little bit of a signature style in Durban. And it's influenced their style quite a lot in terms of color and embellishment.
Right,
like this dress here, I love that embellishment around the neckline. It completely brightens up her face.
Yeah.
And I wish that more women would embrace their heritage and their culture and, dress in ways that kind of shows that off. And I think it's especially relevant when women modernize traditional garments in a way that is still, completely sensitive and respectful to their culture or their religion, but in a way that can inspire other women that perhaps weren't raised the same way, but can still see the beauty in a traditional garment and how you can put that together in a modern society.
And then next up we have Moussa from Cape Town.
Yes, so Moussa from Cape Town, first of all, he looks like a supermodel and oozes that Cape Town cool, which
it's quite an androgynous look he's got going on
because
there.
that's so big in fashion, as we know. And he's wearing print. Now, print is such a big trend.
You have to be brave for print, though, hey?
I print on print. People get so shy with prints. But
I'm one of them.
But try it. I mean, even if you start very subtly, whether it be, a shoe or a handbag or maybe just a little scarf.
I couldn't do a print shoe. I couldn't.
Tip the toe into prints. And, this season, print on print like this look is still a huge trend, and I think it's very signature to South African style.
Yeah.
Because if you were to look across the globe, I would think as South Africans and Africans, we're definitely far braver with prints and colours and wearing prints together. I mean, I go to our local fashion weeks and seeing the outfits that those women and men put together is just incredible.
No, it is incredible. I mean, when people do pull it off, it's just phenomenal. And
amazing,
I just watch with envy.
And I think also, your African culture and your African sense of style just does it so well. It almost looks so effortless.
Yeah. It also, needs that kind of a personality that's just going to carry it quite boldly here.
But that's everything about fashion. You have to wear what you feel comfortable in and what celebrates you as a person. Because ultimately, it's the person in the clothes that makes the fashion significant.
Indeed. And lastly, we have from Joburg, Morada, right? Tell us about Morada.
Now, I love Joburg's sense of style because they are all in, and that's what makes all in.
It's all or nothing, go big or go home.
And that's what makes Joburg style so amazing. You know, it's that really buzzing city, and they're so in touch with global trend. And Morada's wearing
so in your face.
So in your face, but in like, you know, a kind of, I don't know if you could say in a relaxed sense, but they're very confident in the style that they bring forward.
Yeah.
And you know, Morada's wearing this super cute little street style look. You know, the crop shirt, the crop shorts with that very androgynous boot. I mean, this is what we see globally, but specifically, it's quite signature to big cities like Joburg. And street style, for the people that are still like a little bit uncomfortable with what that term means, generally it's taking all those key trends of the season, mixing them up, but it's in a more accessible and a more functional way. So street style is about functionality, it's about wearability. We're seeing clothing that is, you know, more wearable, more washable. There's lots of pockets. We're seeing flat shoes and sneakers, you know, still a massive must-have. Backpacks. It's about being on the go and wearing a look that works for you, and you're free to move in it. You see a lot of innovations now in fabric as well. So, you know, you don't have to be like sitting so pristine in your outfit. You can really live in it. And in this way, you know, fashion, you know, as we say, has become a lot more functional, and the consumer has actually overturned the runway, if you like, where we are now directing the look and the trends that the designers are putting forward. And it's about making it ours, which is very exciting.
You know what I absolutely love about Morada's look is that she's quite self-like. I mean, she's very thin, her frame.
I mean, but fantastic body.
Yeah, awesome. Her legs are just to die for. But then she's wearing this like heavy boot, and I've always been afraid to wear like a Timberland with my legs because they're quite scrawny. And I just love
but
how
with your look, I mean, we spoke about the androgyny, which is, you know, really big in fashion at the moment. And I think this is what it's about. It's about that juxtaposition of femininity. I mean, she's a gorgeous, you know, sexy girl, and she can wear this like tough biker boot. You know, it's about playing with it, and it's about the unexpected. You know, it's not paint by numbers. You know, you can add your own little flair in there too.
I love it. Now, what I don't absolutely love is that this is the end of our Skip Fabulous fashion series, right?
I know.
But it's been absolutely splendid. What do you hope that women have learned from the series?
I really sincerely hope that women have been inspired to be re-energized and to get dressed up in the morning, you know, because that's what it's about. It doesn't need to be painful, you know, and to also celebrate the style in our different cities and celebrate each other and, you know, find what's, you know, the unique, amazing things about us. And whether you live in a tiny little village or a really big bustling hub, you can share your fabulous with everybody. And I think that's what it's all about. I mean, I'm so passionate about fashion, and so is Skip. So we get really excited to share that kind of love with everyone every season. And we really hope that every little part of South Africa has felt the love.
And my saying is, like, whatever's going on in your life, you can get through it as long as you look fabulous, right?
Absolutely. But it's about feeling fabulous.
No, of course. But I mean, you know, it's interchangeable. Like they're dependent on each other.
Looking good makes you feel good.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Alexis.
Always.
Today's your last chance to win a 6-month supply of Skip. So grab your phone and SMS the keyword Skip and your name and city to 33728, and it could be yours. Don't forget, SMSs cost R1.50 and T's and C's apply. You can visit our website for details. After the break, we get under the skin with Melinda Bam, so don't go away.
Skip loves your clothes as much as you do.